take a trail truck, stock take trail truck. Got the 10.3 Axial base camp, and I just want to try it out on the course with no upgrades, just doing a stock test of the tires, and then that's what I'm going to start with. See how these tires perform and see how far I can go with it.
All right.
And then switch over to upgraded hobby sole wheels with Hyrax tires and the green inserts and see how much better it performs.
And the only thing that's been switched out on that is you put a 1080 in it, right? And that was it. Yep. So this is just basically taking it out of the box other than an ESC. Stock motor, gearing, all that stuff.
Stock motor, stock gearing. I switched to the 1080 hobby wing, but I haven't even run it yet to set the drag brake or anything.
So it's not programmed or nothing?
No.
So it'd just be essentially close to the same thing, taking it out of the box. I mean...
Right.
All right, so we'll get on to that, guys. We'll show you how she runs on the course. I was anxious to get a stock truck on it, so.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Sits tall, don't it?
It's pretty high. I then went ahead and did the typical thing of cutting the Lexan body, and I had to, because when you steer, it was wanting to get in
bumper.
the bumper.
Which is normal, I think, for these, isn't it?
All the videos I watched, guys, that's one of the first things you got to do out of the box.
Was trim it.
Was trim the, you have to, because it's just got too much scrub.
Pretty good looking body. I mean...
The motor seems it seems a little bit quick.
Yeah, and I imagine that's just your regular Axial. It's just they're brushed. Is it a 550 or 540?
540, 35 turn.
Okay. So basically, because they haven't, I don't think, changed their motor stuff in pretty much forever.
No weight.
Good save. Yeah, this is definitely a good test to see.
Well, yeah, she palm stock, so with no weight or nothing. I just wanted to see. Maybe with a few simple upgrades, take a trail truck and be able to maybe perform a little bit on a course. Yeah, that motor is really...
It's touchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It slotted down good, though. That ain't bad. I mean, there's no weight in this thing at all. Oh, I'll move that off there. Throw that down there and that down there. Forgot I had them sitting up there.
Kind of hard to drive one of these once you get used to driving more of a pump oriented.
Oh yeah, man, it's a world of difference driving especially a stock truck. Those tires aren't working bad though.
But that'll probably be on that wood though over there.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it's got the steering for it. It might. And I've secured all those down so they won't move on you. They're bonded down.
Yeah, the stock servo is going to have to be changed. I can see that.
That isn't bad though.
I think they're only like a 13K.
Sorry about the commentator down there, guys. Her collar's messed up and I couldn't put it on her tie out.
It's got a 50, a 75, or 100%.
Spectrum.
So, so you can speed it up. Now, I've just got it on 50% mode right now. So
Okay. That's like that one I'm running with her Gen 8.
Yeah, see, there's top speed. But then you can go up 75. It's a little faster. Then you can go up to 100%.
It's got some pep though.
Yeah.
It's got some pep. Because this is a little harder coming up from this end. I don't think it's going to have the weight and hold it down.
I don't believe it is.
This will be a good test. There you go. There you go.
Just had to get the right angle, and it finally made it. Yeah, she's light as a feather.
I can tell. Now we're good.
Oh, crap.
Had to switch out cameras, guys. Had to switch to the GoPro. Fake GoPro. Yeah, that's another. Those tires are actually working pretty well.
They're doing pretty good for stock tires, I'll agree. And probably if a man could get them off those wheels, but they're glued. These aren't beadlock wheels.
Now these aren't the same one our buddy had up here, Wild Peaks, that he was running. His were the Vanquish Wild Peaks. I think these might work a little better than the Vanquish Wild Peak tire.
But now
this
they
is.
say that these are fairly easy to bake and get off these rims.
Yeah, you can bake them. Now this is. I'll let you get over there so you can catch it if you need to be, because this spot's the harder way to come up on it.
I probably can't do the side hill clear up to the top, because I can already see that was going to roll.
Yeah, it was. I didn't think it would make it on that end.
But they're doing a pretty good job with holding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't bring my program card with me either, so I could set my drag.
I'm gonna show that spot. So we probably it was getting pretty tippy, guys, on this spot coming up. That's our side hill test right there. So, and it was starting to lift your back tire up pretty far, wasn't it?
Yep, I couldn't get up onto this part. It'd go here, but it wouldn't stay planted up there.
So so that's where the extra weight would come in with some brass on it. Or all right, do you want to try to run down that part of the bridge? And
yeah, and then I'll try to come back up over this.
Let me get you coming down. There we go. I can tell that thing's light, man.
Oh, his light is better.
Oh boy. Yeah. Those tires are working probably pretty. I mean, that's a pretty good job for an RTR tire, though.
Not too bad for RTR.
No.
And no weight. Dang.
Think you're. Yeah, there you go. Wow. There you go.
Okay, we'll try a little bit easier spot over here.
Yeah, let's try the other bridge that we... Now, I've got that grip tape on the bottom of that now, so hopefully... I might get on that. See, you can already see you're lifting that one out this side, passenger side front tire's not touching.
Not hitting that grip tape.
No. These spots are a lot harder, man, than they ever look on the camera. Now, if you can get up here on this rock and that grip tape there. So yeah, see if those tires bite on that grip tape, maybe real slow roll. There you go. So it should work for everybody then now.
It should.
I just wanted a little easier spot for everybody to get up from the bottom. There you go. Yeah, see, I can see it lifting that one front tire you got. Shouldn't have no trouble here. But I mean, this is pretty good. You got stock bumpers and everything.
Yeah. I wanted to leave it pretty much as stock as possible and just see how it performs. Then maybe try to make...
Not in the hole. Yeah, a little bit maybe, but
Maybe I need to come over.
maybe come, yeah. There you go. It's, dude, this bridge is a lot harder than it looks in the videos. I think you fell victim on that one. I think you're done.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna reset. Should we get to go there? Had to do a reset, guys. It fell victim of the hole.
Yeah, we'll have to reset again.
Yeah, go ahead. We're good.
It'll feel victim of this one.
Big difference driving those modified trucks and that, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Now, when we switch tires around, this will be a really nice test.
Made it.
That's a good job.
2 resets.
2 resets. Do you want to try Pipe Dream?
I can try it with these tires.
We'll give it a shot. All right. We're going to try down Pipe Dream here.
With no drag brake, it's going to be...
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be positive. This is a lot harder, dude, than what it even... I don't know how you're doing that with no drag brake, hardly. That is super impressive. Very nice.
No, I can't do it that way.
It's rough, man. You got to be up on the pipe over here and then turn up onto that rock. And then, yeah. But that ain't bad. Now this is the hard end coming up this way.
Yeah, I'm too far over this way already. We'll have to get...
Yeah, you have to go up pretty high. I'm not sure those tires will get up that.
Don't think that they will. I think I'm down... With being so light, I slid down.
Yeah, this is a rough spot to get up on too. You got a good dig there. That tire's about to break. You almost got that one. There you go. I don't think you got enough weight, bro. I don't think it'll. I don't think it'll do it.
A reset.
And try to reset it and try where you were going from before. And
Hold a little bit of throttle because your drag brake wants to run off.
Now you should be able to get this going up if you got it going down. Ooh.
That one slick spot.
Yep.
That's a test for them, though. We'll do a reset from there. Yeah, when it hit, with being so light, when it hit this one slick spot.
Yep, it just let go.
It just let go. So we'll try another shot here. And there she goes.
I don't know if those tires will keep a grip of it.
I don't think it will.
Yeah,
We'll try one more reset.
And I mean, you know that's pretty decent throttle control though with that 1080 in there now, 35 turn motor.
No.
Nah, I don't think those tires will keep a hold of that.
It just won't keep the hold.
No. Reset number 3, and then we'll run it with a set of the, what you said, they're high racks you got mounted with the green silicones.
Yeah.
When you really start pushing the stock stuff, so you'll find the, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep.
They're not even trying.
It's not going to do it.
No. So we found it here, guys. It just lets go. And I had my Wraith up here earlier and ran up and down this, and he's had the modified element up here up it. So we know the modified trucks will pull up on this. So, but I was just curious of the higher center of gravity truck, what it would do on that. It does really well though.
I was too. I was kind of curious as to how it would perform. Just the stock.
All right, guys, we're going to do a tire switch, and we're going to swap on a set of high racks with a weighted wheel. They're hobby sole, they're a little heavy, and they got the silicone green inserts in them. Okay, guys, so he isn't running the battery in the back right here, what most people probably would do either. And so I'd imagine that this was probably, actually would be an upgrade, really, running your battery on the side of your slider. You got better weight balance.
It came with 2 options. It came with both battery trays. This one was mounted on the side and this one is mounted in the back, so you had your option. And since I already had the short pack, I just put it on the side. It kind of evens out the balance.
Yeah, that'd be a lot better than running the battery in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine running that battery in the back would have been a pretty good different story up there, I figure.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. But there's a look at it, guys. We're just programming his 1080 because it has no drag brake. And it's pretty much almost indrivable with no drag brake. So, they'll be back, and then we're going to be doing a tire test next. So, we're changing out to a set of high racks. They are high racks, Proline high racks. These are the Predator compound. And they have the green Endura silicone inserts in them, and the wheels are hobby sole. And I'm guessing they're probably getting close to what do you think, 190 grams probably?
I would say.
Because the inserts are 169. So you probably got, these are pretty heavy, man. Should have brought my scale out. But the factory stock ones are feather. So we're adding a little bit of weight down with the wheels and the tires, because these inserts, like I said, they're 169 grams. So I do know how much they weigh. But these are the Predator compound, and they're newer. These are basically a new tire. They've been ran one time up here at the course on a different truck. So.
And that was before I washed them.
Right. And they did really well, though. I mean, that's why I think you're just better just to bypass, not buy the G8s and just buy the Predator, man, because that's mine are Predator compound. Look how much runtime's on them. They've lasted forever. I mean, that's just my opinion.
I think the Predator compound is probably better.
Oh, it definitely is for this stuff, but a lot of people say they wear out faster. I mean, mine's held up fine.
Yeah, you've got a lot of runtime on yours.
Yeah, lots. Alright, so upgrade. And he programmed the ESC, guys. We had to put... I lost the body clips. He programmed the drag brake into it, his startup. Did you drop one down in there? Oh. Here, so you don't tear up the body. There's that one.
Lord, I should have known better than that.
But yeah, he's programmed the ESC. We got some drag brake into it, startup speed. He's just changed a few things around just to try to make it, you know, a little more user-friendly here. So we'll get her on the course. So widened it out a little bit too with the wheels and tires, but I can't see that changing it that much. You didn't widen it up a ton. That's a pretty good looking Toyota truck body, even though it's not labeled Toyota.
Yeah, it don't look half bad. I've watched
No.
quite a few YouTube videos where they take these decals off
And polish
clear,
them.
clear the windows and polish them, and put some ornaments back here, and they decorate them up.
Yeah, you can make Lexan bodies look pretty good too, man. I mean, now I'm guessing you're gonna kill this through here with like nothing now, with the extra weight and the Hyrax tires, those Predators. Oh yeah.
And right here where I had trouble with it,
Yeah, see the weight.
with the lifting.
It's the weight. It's not lifting at all. Yeah, see how it's actually making the suspension work.
Oh yeah.
Butter. Oh. Ooh.
Don't count the chickens yet.
So even with that, it kind of tilted up on you.
A little bit fast on the throttle, maybe.
That spot's pretty unassuming when you come through there.
Yeah, you can't just throttle through there. You got
No. Drag brake's working a lot better, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Before it was just running off. So even with just upgrading the tires and the wheels, I've already got better performance.
Oh, that was a way better right there. There's no way you'd have flew through it like that before with
No.
the stock tires and wheels on it.
Yeah, that little boo-boo up there, I could go back and redo that, and it probably wouldn't lift. I just kind of...
We can try to run the harder line coming back, because we know it wouldn't do the hard line before. Getting better turning with inserts. I know, Shelby. There you go. Huge improvement. Ow. There's a certain spot. I think you got a better line right there. There. Now see, you were having trouble right there.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have the weight to hold the front end down on. So that was a big improvement in that spot. No slip there like you had. Nope. I'll let you get up there in case she goes to roll over. I'll try the hard line with this one, just see if it... He's gonna got it, guys, so it don't fall over and smash it to pieces. Yep, I figured it would get it with the weight. Little lift. Now that's where the brass will help you on the front right there, man. You might, I think you, I don't know. Yeah, see if you can roll up into it.
There we go.
Yep.
Hit
Now,
it in.
that line right there, I don't think it wouldn't get that with stock, man.
Nah.
It wouldn't even start up over it, would it?
And this throttle is very touchy with that motor.
Yeah, if you had a Holmes in there, you know what I mean? You're gonna try to go down the pipe. Try to get you going down that one. Pulling the camera out for a second, guys. We're gonna try to. He's gonna try to run the pipe, I think. Still think it's a good looking truck, though.
Not a bad looking truck. I think I need to get a little bit more squared up with it.
Yeah.
Might try it.
Might be a little off the mark of that back tire, maybe.
Just had to get her steered around. Little long wheelbase.
Yeah. I think it was because your back tire was off
Yeah,
that
my
mark
back
a
tire
little
was
bit.
off a little.
I think's what it is.
So we'll do a reset.
Yeah, right there. That's where you were at stock.
My drag brake not working.
It may need a little more drag brake programmed into it. See, that's why I turned that rock there. You can kind of pull yourself into that cove. All right. See how the upgrades perform here coming up. Oh, that back tire's staying down a lot better, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's 10 times better. Huge improvement. Just adding a little weight in the wheels with the wheels on there. He's got a pretty good line there. Oh no, she slipped off. Ooh. What? I figured you wouldn't have no trouble there.
We'll do a reset.
Well, you got the bottom easier. Now, my high racks on that Wraith stay planted right here, but I've got a lot lower center of gravity, too. So you're putting a lot of stress on that back tire. Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't want it.
No. And I thought it would get it with those Predators on there, though.
maybe if I stay as close to the inside as I possibly can.
Yeah, it'll keep you from, because the one up here will get traction on my side.
Oh, I run off the front.
Off the
That
front.
was driver error. I was watching the back.
Yeah. I'll get you some cookies and ice cream. Don't tell your mom. Oh, I think it'll pull it. You're almost to the grip tape. Yeah, I knew those predators would get that, man.
For some reason, it wants to run downhill. The back end.
Oh, and you were on the grip tape.
Reset one more time.
Yeah, but you're doing way better, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a huge improvement compared to what it was. This is a difficult spot.
Yep. Yes, I think lower center of gravity has a lot to do with it.
I thought you'd get that spot right there.
Because that thing, it's not. I've not lowered it or nothing.
No, it's all bone stock. Yeah. That's still pretty impressive, though.
Oh, yeah.
And it would nowhere near going to make that with the stock wheels and tires on it, man.
No.
It would have never pulled that. All right, well, I got to go get some cookies and ice cream, guys. We'll be back for some more filming. And we are recording. Oh, that's way better, man. Way smoother. Look at that. Your back end's not lifting now.
Much better.
Yeah, those are working way better, too. Even coming down, you were hopping around because it was so light. I think them greens with them predator compounds on this light truck was about the perfect combination, too. Oh, the big test. Ape shit climb. Oh, that's 100 times better already, man. I think you might have, yeah. Yep. Whoa. Better view ever coming. This way.
I think the front end is going to unload.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
if I get
definitely.
over on this.
Yeah,
road,
but you couldn't even get up to this point before with the stock stuff.
maybe if I can get it from this angle. There she goes.
There you go.
I had to get over on where the rungs was a little closer together.
Yup. But it wouldn't even make it to the line before. Oh, way down in there. That's going to be a reset.
Green just let her fall right down in there. I'll just see if this was a fluke. We'll just reset her from there.
I don't think so. Nope. Now that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I had to stay on the... Then there's another hole up here I'll get jammed up in if I don't stay over this way.
But that was a huge improvement right there.
Yeah, and I'm not
Huge.
even giving it much throttle. It's just,
No.
I'm just letting it crawl. And
See, you were even slipping off that stuff before.
oh yeah, it's just,
That's a good combination for one of these trucks right here, man. That was awesome for having no brass on this thing at all.
staying planted.
Yeah, you were pulling your wheels up coming up
Oh,
over
yeah.
here. They were lifting the whole way up this bridge, up and down. They're just all staying down now.
So there you go, guys. Just a cheap mod or upgrade. Without even, that's still running a stock motor. Just 1080 hobby wing.
Yeah.
The only thing I upgraded was the hobby sole wheels, the Predator compound and tires, about 63 bucks. The inserts was, you can get them from AliExpress. I think they're $11 and something. I gave a little more for these because I wanted them quicker. The hobby sole wheels was probably like $34, and you can get them off of Amazon.
And I'll put links. I'll search and find links, and I'll attach them to this video so they can find the Predator compounds. And I got those wheels in my Amazon still, my cart.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that come with those aggressive mud tires you bought.
Yeah, you can get them with the tires, or you can just buy the wheels separate.
Separate. I've got
If you get them with them Mudslinger tires, I think I gave $69 for them.
And I think they're still like $69,
And
$70.
that's from Amazon.
Yeah. Which is about probably the cheapest, I'd imagine, for quick
Because
shipping.
If you get them with the tires, you're giving $69 and you're getting a set of Mudslinger tires. And they seem to do pretty good. You can see them in some of the videos. I had them on a Red Cat Ascent, and they done really well. So if you go with the green inserts in them, I think they perform really good.
I thought they worked. I mean, I got up that rock down there with your wheels and tires on there that day.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, just with the truck setup, they worked pretty well. I mean, but nothing like them Predator compound high racks. That was a huge, guys. That you don't even realize that we ran everything down here in this spot, and
All kind of tires.
yeah, I mean that's super impressive with no weight on the front of that thing, just the wheel weight.
Yep. Where the battery location is on the side, I've not got no extra weight or anything in the front. And this is a pretty difficult course for even some of our better upgraded, more comp-oriented style trucks.
Right, more LCG type stuff.
Right.
I mean, I'm super impressed. I mean, running that TRX4 that I've got with that Trail Doctor chassis, I mean, that did really well, man. You got no brass on it, you know.
Yeah,
I've
no
got
brass, no other.
Yeah.
The only upgrades I done was just like I said, the wheels and the tires and the inserts.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty impressive to me.
We'll shoot another video later on, guys, with I've got a 40 kg servo ordered and the Hobby Wing Fusion motor.
And we're going to do the videos as the parts are installed on it.
Yeah.
We'll keep update videos on it as the changes are made and running it and see what kind of improvements you get. I'd imagine that 2-in-1 is going to be insane improvement.
If you don't have the money for a 2-in-1 though, just slap the 1080 Hobby Wing ESC in it. That motor seems to be all right. I mean, it's a little quick, but for a trail truck running on a comp course, it does really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was impressive, man. I wonder if it'll pull this line up here where I set up to do the portals, up here where the concrete's at.
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, let's run it real quick up there, and we'll cut that into it. And I fixed that line and added that brick in the middle so people wouldn't be binding up. I was afraid somebody was going to break a servo off in it. See, that's what I'm impressed with. The bumpers aren't hanging you.
Right. And I mean, you could get more performance out of this truck if you wanted to chop your bumpers up and
But man,
chop your body up.
Yeah, but really you're doing extremely well. This is the line I was curious on.
Which line?
This one straight up here, and then hanging up onto this. And,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get this line. I've never tried it with this truck.
I noticed straight axles have a little bit of trouble here. I kind of built this spot for the portals. You got to hang, yeah.
See, this motor is pretty smooth.
Yeah, it ain't doing bad. That's it right there. Now that's pretty nice right there.
Then we'll do a little side hill around through here and see if she stays pretty stable.
Those wheels, man, that weight in them wheels is a huge improvement.
I like it.
See, you're not having that problem. It was just flopping over with the stock wheels and tires on it right there.
Yeah, it was getting a lot of lift. It's just
just
so
staying
much better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's way better right there, dude. That's a huge. My Wraith will get that line right there where I built with the portals if I hang really, really far over. But I've ran everything else up here. The G-Made, it hangs there. Even, same tires and wheels on both rigs. My Wraith is the only straight axle I can get to pull up over that. And I just built that for the portal trucks, really, to test them out. But
I lucked out on this truck. Now, they've been running on eBay. If you get on eBay and look for it, here in the United States, there are $349
yeah.
to $369, and different pages you scroll through, you'll find out some of them will be free shipping, some of them won't. I lucked out on this one on Amazon and got it for I think $314.
Yeah, I think that's what you told me. Was a good deal.
Yeah, $314 free shipping.
Which is a real good deal, really.
So if you just shop around a little bit, you can get a pretty capable rig in it. And I really like the 10.3. I've got another 10.3 that is a comp.
It's highly modified.
It's highly modified and set up for this type of stuff. So I just wanted a 10.3 in a stock truck.
And it was nice to have a stock point to see what, you know what I mean? Which it did pretty well. I mean, what we figured, the harder stuff, it would have a little bit, nothing, that bottom down there, nothing hardly.
Just a little bit of lift in the front.
Yeah.
I think maybe a brass portal cover might take care of that issue.
I don't know if the stock tires would get that, though.
No, I don't think the stock tires would get it.
They just gave up right there.
They're too hard of a compound.
But they work pretty well for a trail truck. If you were to buy one of these,
and you're out on the trail, I would recommend just leaving them on there, getting you some wheel spacers, widen your wheelbase a little bit with them.
Yep.
But for a trail truck, I think they would work really good.
For what you pay for it,
for what you pay for it, just box stock, ready to run.
Because you're not going to get a brand new, like, say, comparison TRX4 Sport probably for,
For $314.
No. I mean, I don't even know what they're going for now, but I think they're over $400, aren't they?
The TRX4 Sports, last I looked, I think they are running like $369.
So, a little bit. But, I mean, that price difference, you could buy that and buy the wheels and tires.
Price on them some because of price comparison between two brands.
But that little bit of price difference right there is almost a set of tires and wheels.
Right.
So you could just swap out to those high racks and a nice set of, aluminum bead locks. And so really, I would think, in my opinion, it'd be a little bit better probably to actually go with the Axial.
That's my opinion.
I mean, nothing.
That's what I'd prefer because I've had a TRX4 Sport. I wasn't very happy with it.
Right. That's the one I ended up with for a while.
Yeah, I just wasn't really impressed with the Traxxas TRX4 Sport. I mean, the body, as far as the quality of the body, the Lexan body, the TRX4 does have a better Lexan body. As far as performance-wise, I can already tell, even with the few upgrades that I've done to the TRX4, it still wasn't as capable as this.
No, I don't think so either. Because I had a bunch of brass and stuff on it as well when I ran it. It did okay.
You decked it out pretty good with a bunch of brass and stuff.
At the time, I was scaling everything, and that killed it. You know, that roof rack on the back and all that stuff. It killed. You know, I have a Sport down here. I may pick up another body for. I got his stock Sport, and we may do some comparison videos with my Sport versus the, you know what I mean? Because all I've got to do is, I don't have the stock wheels and tires for it, the Canyon Trails, but I could swap up to the Hyrax tires because I have them. And
I like these axles.
I like the Axial axles a little better. It's not that nothing wrong dependability wise with Traxxas, but
it's got a little bit smaller.
They clear better.
Diff. They seem to clear.
What we're talking about here is they got a little better clearance here on the actual axle housing itself and the knuckle for when you're going over.
Knuckle
they don't get
here
caught up.
And the diff cover. The Axial is just a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And then the knuckles here have a little bit better clearance.
They do.
In my opinion.
They do. Yeah, because my TRX4 gets hung up on certain spots. It's how they've designed that knuckle on the corners is what it is. It's not that there's a huge difference. If you're really paying attention to what you're doing, you don't notice it as bad. But just going-wise, I mean... But this was a giant improvement right here. This is leaps ahead of what it was. We'll run the side hill test one more time here, and then we'll call it. And we're going to try the harder side. Now, coming back this way, guys, it's not quite as bad because it gives you more of a gradual. It don't throw you into it as bad. See, you're not lifting up. That back tire's staying down. Before it was lifting up on you a little.
I think she'll settle down.
Yeah. There we go, guys. There's the improvements that you can see on the course. Tried to do the best we could to show you. Axial Scx10.3 base camp from the RC Dungeon. Peace.